As Salvador Dali once said, art speaks where words are unable to explain.
I would like to welcome you all on behalf of Delhi Public School, Bhopal, Ahmedabad. Let's start by introducing myself and my co-host to the audience. I, Sanya Sunil of class 12.
And I, Ansh Patel of class 12, blessed by this opportunity, would love to welcome you all to Tals and Beats with Karban Soni. Let's dive in this engaging conversation. With that, fasten your seatbelts. We'll go on a journey of emotions with abundance of cadence and presence of melody as love. Let the drums beat, let the trumpets scream, let your heart and ears take the lead. Let the music make you swing.
What better than now to introduce you all to the exhilarating and sublime artist, Karman Soni.
A warm and a pleasant welcome to you this evening. It's a delight and pleasure to get an opportunity to converse with you on this very special day.
Karman is a student of Delhi Public School, Bhopal, studying in 10th grade. At such a young age, he has set three world records. First, the world record for the highest number of drum beats in a minute. Second, he is the youngest drummer of India. And third, he has set the world record of the youngest professional music composer from Harvard World Records at the age of 14. He had started this musical journey successfully this year as a music composer by composing professional music for Bullspree app, that is India's first talk fantasy gaming app. He's the fastest drummer of India by playing highest 2,357 number of notes in a minute. His achievement is also noted in Wikipedia's record as world record holder. He also received an award of the youngest drummer of India by clearing 8 grades of Trinity and securing a perfect 100. He is the winner of Drum of Global India and bagged top 5 position in Drum of Global International Competition at Singapore, where I must add he is the first Indian to reach that far. He is the national winner at ABSS. He was also felicitated by the Honorable Education Minister Bhupendra Singh Chudasama and awarded as one of the 100 child prodigies in India. Karman, if you don't mind, we would love to see some of your achievements.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Yes, very good, Arman. Excellent. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, I'm mesmerized by your achievements. One of the best duets in the history of humanity has always been that of a student and a teacher. Like Arjun and Dronacharya, Krishna and Sandipani, Ram and Vishishta, and many more. But here in DPS, we have one more, Karman and Shushim sir. Sir, a musical pride, joined DPS back in 2002. Working for last 20 years, he has given one of the best contributions of music to our school. He has a mastery in keyboard, Bollywood music, and composing, and is a professional keyboard player for orchestra and piano. On this very special occasion, sir, please do the honor to tell us a few words about Karman, as we all are very curious to know more about him.
Yes, thank you so much, Ansh and Sania. जो सफर इख्तियार करते हैं वही मंजिल को पार करते हैं. एक बार चलने का हौसला तो करो, ऐसे मुसाफिरों का रास्ते भी इंतजार करते. और कहते हैं ना कि लहरों से डरकर नौका कभी पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं. जब मैं करमन को देखता हूं तब मुझे यह पंक्तियां याद आती. When I saw Karman for the first time in my music class, I could observe his keen interest towards the rhythmic instruments. उसका जोश और जुनून कुछ अलग ही था, जिससे मुझे पता चल गया कि यह छात्र कुछ हटकर जरूर करे. We started inspiring him to go for various experiments while playing instruments. और आज हम सब देख ही रहे हैं कि करमन कहां से कहां पहुंच गया. We are very proud of him and his passion.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So all the best, Karman, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, that was a very interesting insight.
Karman also has a website and a YouTube channel of his own, where he uploads his performances frequently. We would like to show you a glimpse of his art from his own YouTube channel.
She's red eyes, gumbers in his head, dreaming getting up, begging, letters in his fingers, speak of trouble, 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 trouble. Don't go fixing more, you get
Very good, Karman. Very good, and very much appreciation on FU also. Mihir sir, Sonu ma'am, Jennifer ma'am, then again Sardul sir, Nikita ma'am, They all are appreciate you, Karman. Very good, excellent. And Sejal ji also, Atif sir.
What an amazing performance. It is a pleasure to have such a wonderful talent among us. Let's welcome him with a virtual round of applause.
Thank you for the round of applause. Want to start today's interview with a very beloved poem of mine. આરંભ વિના હાર ન મનાય અને આરંભ કરીને પણ હાર ન મનાય. આરંભ જરૂરી છે એક અંત માટે અને અંત એક નવા આરંભ માટે. જેનું અસ્તિત્વ ન હોય તેનું અસ્તિત્વ બનાવવું પડે, પણ તેના માટે પણ પહેલા આરંભ કરવો પડે. I feel no need to explain the poem. It does justice to its meaning. But I must highlight the very fact that one should never fear to start something new, something fresh, something innovative and energizing. So the question comes that, what made you pursue and start your career in this amazing field of art? Do you remember your very first day as an artist? Do you remember your start?
Yes, so every other artist in my journey started by showing interest in smallest aspects of music. And like when a song was played, I would tap and beat it perfectly. And in any function, you would find me near the orchestra section, listening and learning. And my parents observed my interest, and yes, they encouraged me to learn drums. And different gurujis helped me to gain a certain level in my music journey. Yeah, so this was my wonderful start.
Wow. As I heard that you were mesmerized by few of the instruments which were there at any function that you used to attend. So can you name a few of them which actually drew your attention?
Yes, so I was focused on drums and tabla, but the keyboard tunes were also interesting for me.
Wow.
Well said. Childhood memories do have a significant impact on our lives. You know, Karman, I have seen it many a times in my life that parents or peers try to persuade a student to follow the same old conventional path set by the society for one's career, and would like to know your part of life in that context. Have you ever faced challenges with your family or ever felt left out by your peers because of your career choices?
Yeah, so my parents have now forced me to go in a particular field, and yes, I have faced challenges in my life, but they are almost negligible to me because my parents are very supportive to me and they have motivated me on every single step and in my challenges also. And I would love to mention my father, who is my backbone and gives his valuable time from his busy schedule and tells me to do innovative every day. And yes, I wouldn't be here without my parents' support. And I would also thank my mother, who always takes a review from my gurujis and tell me to improve. And besides them, I can't forget all my respected gurujis who have always supported me and motivated me well in my music journey. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, it's always nice to have your family beside you. I personally feel that it's not just parents and peers, but also the school, which plays a very crucial role in one's life. What is your take on that? How has the school encouraged you to pursue your passion?
Yes, so school has encouraged me in many ways. Like whenever I go to perform in any competition or whenever I go to perform in any concert, school understands my situation and helps me to cope up with my syllabus which I have left. And school sometimes arranges extra classes for me also. And I would also thank some of my class teachers like Pooja Dadwal ma'am, Poonam Dikshit ma'am, and Vibha Tiwari ma'am, who have always supported me well. And I am also very thankful for the cultural department and Bhavna Shukla ma'am for hosting this beautiful webinar. And very thankful to Sushim sir. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. DPS Bhopal has always made it their goal to encourage each and every single artist within their students. Can we have a big round of applause for the school and its compassionate teachers?
Thank you for the round of applause. You know, Carmen, who stated this famous quote? A beautiful body perishes, but a work of art dies not.
Alongside him, I would love to know the answer to that question from you all. The audience can take the help of the live comment box present at the bottom of the screen to give their answers.
Da Vinci Leonardo da Vinci yeah, that. Am I right?
Well, let's also hear from the audience. So, Sheen
Yes.
sir, what has the audience has to say?
Yes, very much appreciation. Happy sir, Naresh sir, Parul ma'am, and Alpha ma'am also, Indrani ma'am, Jennifer ma'am. So they are very appreciative to Karman and Ans and Sania also. Kintan Vasavada sir, Sonali Potnis ma'am, Reshma ma'am, Pritha ma'am, Kadambari ma'am, and Ansula ma'am also, Minakshi ma'am, Pankti Dave ma'am.
Right. The correct answer is Leonardo da Vinci. Well guessed, Carmen, and everyone else. Every art has its own story to tell, but I believe that every artist has an even bigger and a more significant one. So, coming back to you, Carmen, we are all very eager to know about your role model who inspired you to be the person who you are today and who you wish to become.
Yes, so first of all, I would like to say that I have learned from different Gurujis throughout my musical journey, who has always encouraged me to be a little better than yesterday. And as I mentioned, that my parents inspired me a lot, and especially I would like to mention two of different Gurujis, my Nanak sir and Char sir, which have always motivated me and mentored me well and inspired me to achieve my dreams. So coming on my role models, which goes to Anika Niles and Sir A.R. Rahman. So Anika Niles, first of all, she plays drum awesomely, and her expertise is in playing odd timings, which I find very difficult to play. And you all can also watch her some of her tracks like Pickler and Neville on her YouTube channel. And coming on Sir A.R. Rahman, so first of all, he is my best music director and my role model. And the best part of his music is that he always adds Indian classical touch in his music. And some of my favorite songs are Jia Jalle and Jai Ho and many more, but these two are my personal favorite. So yeah, that's all.
You know what? I agree with you. A.R. Rahman's music just hits different.
Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree, Ansh. Carmen, you know, I love listening to Western music. Artists like the Beatles, Freddie Mercury, and Elvis Presley. Not just the retro ones, but also the blooming artists like Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Adele, and who not. But India's classic Hindi songs have always stuck with me through good and bad times both. I have a special space in my heart for them. Artists like Lata Didi, Asha Ji, Kishore Kumar, and many more have a permanent place in my heart. Artists like Ustad Zakir Hussain, Bismillah Khan Ji, Pandit Ravi Shankar Ji, and the list just goes on. I have cherished them for decades and will continue to do so for many more. But I wanted to know your stand on this very old, ages long debate about Western music versus Indian classical. Who better than you to answer this question? Who do you think wins it? The West or the East?
Yeah, interesting question, Sanya. So, first of all, both the music are equally important for a musician. But coming personally on me, I had a always soft corner for Indian classical music because in Indian classical music we have varieties of rags, styles, and timing composition, which I find nowhere else. But every person has its own taste of listening music, and at last I must say that both the musics are best at their places, and yeah, that's all.
Since you love classical music so much, would you like to tell us some of your favorite songs?
Yeah, of course. So Mere Dolna and Jia Jale. These two are my
Hmm. You know, Karman, your examples have made me curious. If possible, we would love to hear some of the classical tunes from you.
Yes, I can play Sitar Lehra on drums.
Oh, it's like a young A.R. Rahman budding in our school itself. Please continue. We would love to hear the Lehra.
Yeah, just a second.
Yes, very good, Karman. Now, Bhavana ma'am also appreciate you, Saminda ma'am, Anuja ma'am, Dr. Nishit Rawal sir, and Anchal ma'am. All are very appreciate you, Karman. Very good.
What an amazing and mind blowing performance. Karman, actually, the setup that you have has made me more curious. Like, I collectively know them as drums, but I am very much sure that they do have an individual name, their specific role, their function. As uh, as I'm more curious to know about drums, can you just let me know what are the specific functions and what are the names?
Yes, so basically in drum set, we have only two drums, which is the snare drum and the bass drum. It's down here, and snare drum is played by six, but bass is played by legs, foot, and these two are the toms. Yeah, these two. This is high tom and this is the floor tom, and yeah, and we can also put here the mid tom, but I don't use it because I don't need to place it. And these all are the symbols. So basically, we can say that these all drum set is the filler for these two instruments, which is snare drum and bass drum.
Oh, so I think music gives you the liberty to add on instruments as per your requirement. I think so.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow,
And
that's
Karman,
good.
please, you have to use that hi-hats without
Yeah.
sticks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So this is hi hat and it's
yeah.
played.
What is the function of hi-hats?
Yeah, yeah. So this is played by foot also like this, and it's controlled by.
Like this.
And we can also play it by sticks also like this.
Yeah, with your foot. And some drummers are using double bass pedal. So
Yeah,
please,
have it. I can show it to you. See,
yes, definitely.
let's play it one like this too.
Okay, for
Want to have a single bass, but we can use it for extra speed.
using both legs one by one, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Like this.
And then very good, drummer. Excellent.
Wow, that's amazing. Karman, I would really love to know from how many years have you been practicing music?
Means I have started at the age of 6, but my and my interest was building till I was 10, and I perfectly started at the age of 10. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Like drums are to you, the same way Shehnai was to Bismillah Khan ji. Like sitar to Pandit Ravi Shankar. Like tabla to Ustad Zakir Hussain ji. In short, on a very frank note, you all are made for each other. But I will take up this opportunity and become a rebel and ask you, what if not drums? What will be that instrument that you might take up in that situation?
You are a perfect rebel. So this situation would never come, but in this situation, I would take instrument name. I would choose instrument named cajon. Yeah, it's named cajon, and basically it's a portable drum, and it consists of two main things that we have. It's bass and snare. I also have it, and I will show it to you. And it sounds more crisp and soft. Yeah, wait, I will show it.
Oh, definitely.
Just a second. Wait. So as you can see, this is how it's treated. And this is the bass part, and this is the snare part, like this. And this is the bass, and this is the snare part.
Oh, intriguing. As you already have a cajon ready with you, we would love to hear it from you.
Yeah, sure. I can play a song mood for you.
Definitely, please go ahead.
Yeah.
very good, Karman. Wow, one more time, very nice uh, comments from Swapnal ma'am, Jinal Soni ma'am, Pantat Soni sir, and Nipa Raja ma'am, Kittal ma'am. They all are very appreciate you, Karman, and give you good blessings. Very nice.
I absolutely love the performance. शहनाई बिना लाहौर अधूरा है, सितार बिना काशी अधूरी है, सारंगी बिना बंगाल अधूरा है, और एक नजराने के बिना कलाकार अधूरा है.
What an insightful approach, Ansh. I believe now we have reached the moment of anticipation that everyone has been waiting for, and what has brought you as a musical artist this far. Now, I would like to request Karman to please our ears with his beautiful performance.
So I am playing Aigiri Nandini songs on drum.
विनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवरविन्द्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुते
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, well played, Karman.
Thank you.
Parthi
sir.
sir comment. Thanks, Parthi sir. Thanks a lot. Then Nipa Raja ma'am, Yali ho. Very nice.
फूलों के बाग में जैसे हवा की कोई लहर आई, कला के आंगन में जैसे रंगों की कोई बौछार छाई, वैसे ही आपका नजराना सुन मेरे दिल में बहार आई।
प्रत्येक कलाकार के पास एक यादगार क्षण होता है जिसे वे अपने पूरे जीवन के लिए संजोते हैं। क्या आपको कभी ऐसा कोई अनुभव हुआ है?
हाँ, मैं सिंगापुर गया था 2019 में एक कंपटीशन अटेंड करने के लिए, और वो इंटरनेशनल कंपटीशन थी। और उधर मैंने बहुत सारे वेल नोन पर्सनैलिटीज के सामने परफॉर्म किया था मेरा सोलो, जैसे कि जेरेड फॉक एंड थॉमस प्रिजन। तो जेरेड फॉक को बहुत सारे ड्रमर्स जानते हैं, मतलब वो बहुत फेमस भी है, उनकी ड्रमियो का एक चैनल है। और थॉमस प्रिजन जो अपनी स्टाइल और टाइमिंग्स के लिए जाने जाते हैं। तो बहुत सारे ऐसे वेल नोन पर्सनैलिटीज के सामने मैंने परफॉर्म किया था। और दूसरी बात जो मुझे सीखने मिली वो थी मेरे कॉम्पिटिटर्स, जिन्होंने कौन से स्टाइल का जॉनर का ड्रम प्ले किया था, फिर कैसे बजाया था, उनके फिर स्टाइल्स और वो सब, वो मुझे भी सीखने मिला। और मैं कह सकता हूँ कि इस कारण वो मेरा लाइफ टर्निंग पॉइंट हो सकता है, और मतलब है ही, क्योंकि मुझे बहुत सारा एक्सपोजर उधर से मिला। सो या
सिंस आपका ये कंपटीशन एक इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे था, आपके उस टाइम पे नर्वस थे?
हाँ, मतलब बैक स्टेज पे, पर जैसे ही मैं स्टेज पे गया सारी नर्वसनेस चली गई। ऐसा लगा बस अब मेरा परफॉर्मेंस दूं और फर्स्ट आऊं, और मैं टॉप 5 में था एंड आई वाज ग्रैंड फाइनलिस्ट।
You know what, Karman? Even I used to be a theater artist. I remember I used to stand in the backstage. I used to watch different artists perform over there. I used to get a lot of anxiety. I used to get very much nervous. But I think so that is a very crucial part for an artist to live. I hope you agree with me.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
Great input, Ansh, and an excellent answer, Karman. You know, I personally want to know, managing your music with your studies in its way could be very distracting. How do you maintain a balance between your passion and your academics?
Yeah, so time management is the key to success, and we need to use time very efficiently. And discipline and consistency is the, and these all things are I have learned from my school. And yes, by following these three statements, I maintain my personal schedule, and yeah, I strictly follow it. So this is how I balance my studies with my music.
Discipline is for sure a key to successful life.
Yeah.
With that, we would like to conclude today's interview, but are intrigued to know one last thing from you. What advice would you give to the young artists who are inspired to get into this field?
So I am very young to answer this question, but my advice is short and crisp. So follow your passion no matter in what field, and never be satisfied. There is always a room for improvement, and always be in a mood to learn something, or always be ready to learn something. And the last thing that is explore music.
So true. That sure inspires a young artist.
We would like to thank our audience who tuned in with such a zeal and enthusiasm. A special mention to Shushim sir. Last but not the least, we would like to thank our main guest of honor for the evening, Kadman Soni.
Thank you everyone. Thank you all.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you a lot, Ansh and Tanya. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and have a great day ahead. Yali ho.
Yali ho.